Sorry, actually. So I totally forgot. Okay. I hope all are able to hear me, right? Ali, Vinu, Vipula, Abhi.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, Narasimha.
Yeah. Hi. So, so let's get started. Yeah. So we talked about life cycle, and also we talked about like how to register Informatica Cloud. I think we have done that. So now we can start getting into what I call understanding what architecture, and in that we'll understand like what are the different components that we have and how we can make them to talk to each other. Thereafter, we'll get into practical examples. Yeah. So let me try to share.
Narasimha, so I was not well yesterday. So I did try to, uh, go through the recorded sessions, and I was able to
Yes.
download the secure agent.
Yes, I know. So I
So
have downloaded.
it's saying that, yeah, secure agent core is running, but not all services are ready. That's what I see. Is that okay?
Let that be okay. We'll see that after this theoretical
Okay,
discussion. You know, is
sure,
that okay? Yeah.
sure, Narasimha. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So so let me start with the starting point. Yeah. So if you look at this particular diagram, right, there are two broader layers. One is going to be the cloud layer, and other one is local or on-prem layer, right? Or on-premise layer, right? So now the question,
Narasimha, can you maximize that a bit?
okay, is it fine?
Yeah.
Fine. So now let us say, so we need to start making these two guys to talk to each other, which is on-prem part and also cloud part. Yeah. So to do that, we can use what? Secure agent. Yeah. It's just agent actually. So, but which is protected. That's why we call it as what we call secure agent. Yeah. So agent is just like what? A long running process which will be started when the system is bootstrapped and it will go down, the system goes down. That's a default behavior, but if you want, we can change it. So whenever we want it, we can just run it, or else we can just ignore that. Yeah. So we have got both the provisions, which is on-demand execution of this agent is possible, provided this agent should be in a manual mode. Yeah. Now, can you see firewall here? Protection, secure, right? In a sense, this agent, or if someone wants to, what you call, interact either with a cloud or with on-prem, right? So they are protected through firewall. Not only firewall, we can also have proxy protection also along with the general firewall. Yeah, we'll see how to configure that firewall settings so that we will understand better. Yeah, fine. So on-prem means it's a local where you will have what you call files or database tables or any other data files within the local environment. Let's say our system is a local. Yeah. So like whatever we can see here, this is going to be the local stuff. Yeah. Now other one is cloud. Cloud has got two parts here. One, data part. Second, metadata. So as we discussed earlier, why we need Informatica Cloud, right? Because of no installation, no maintenance, no upgrades, all that, right? So this is what all about. In a sense, Informatica Cloud offers that. So they take care of all aspects. Plus, so they also take care of metadata. In the sense, let us say we are trying to perform some functionality. It could be a task, it could be a mapping, it could be reusable aspects, it could be anything. Let's say we are trying to build that. Once you build it, if you save it, right? So we have to save the metadata for those activities or for those assets somewhere, right? That is where Informatica Cloud repository comes in, or in short, we call it as what? ICR, Informatica Cloud Repository, where it stores what? Metadata. Now the question, you can also ask question, can we have this metadata in local? Answer is yes. We'll see. Where do we have it? Yeah. But if you look at this bidirectional dotted line with arrow, that indicates what the metadata. Yeah. So in a sense, if you save it, metadata will be saved as part of Informatica Cloud Repository. Now the question, let us say if you want to run that particular mapping task or whatever, right? In that case, we need to first pull the metadata, then start getting it executed. That's why we got a bi-directional. First time when you save it, this top arrow line will be used. When you try to run it, bottom arrow line will be used. We retrieve metadata and see whether this mapping okay or not. Then execution would take place. During that execution, Let us say we are trying to transfer data from local, yeah, like a table data, to storage part of a cloud. Storage means like we got Amazon cloud or Google cloud, whatever, right? They are the cloud storage providers or cloud data providers, right? So in the sense, that's a file data, we can get it transferred to the cloud environment and vice versa. If you want to pull the data from the cloud to local, even in that case also, we can still make use of the agent. So which means what? With respect to data also, there is going to be the bidirectional communication. And if you take metadata also, there'll be bidirectional communication. It's a simple way to understand how on-prem and cloud layer would interact each other. Yeah. Any questions on this first level of understanding this? Now we will try to elaborate with some more details like what kind of protocol and how the transfer would take place. All that I'm going to talk was this high level perspective of this architecture.
So, Narasimha, are we talking about the access layer where we are pulling the data and pushing it into the cloud? And is there any transformations involved here, or just the data is being pushed to the cloud environment, like ADLS, for example, Microsoft, or any other storage?
Yes, that's a good question. Yeah. So this includes many layers, not only just access layer. Access, we can also have a discover, we can also have a cleanse, MDM, integration, and we can say deliver. We can say the complete life cycle would be involved as part of this. For example, let us say there is a on-prem. So on-prem has got, let us say, some file. Now we need to read the data from a file. Access comes in. Then when you run, what happens? First, we need to read the data from a file. Then apply, let's say, identify issues like discover comes in. Apply cleansing, like remove nulls example. Cleanse comes in. Then identify some duplicates and resolve them. MDM comes in. Then apply some integration activities. Then integration comes in. And finally, get the data transferred to cloud storage media, which is the deliver part. So which means in this particular architecture, right, all the layers would be part of it. For example, let's say we have built a mapping in that we take care of all profiling part, cleansing part, MDM part, integration, and finally transfer it to a target. All the layers, if you have done it. If not, if you want to do only data integration, yes, agent will take the responsibility of transferring only performing this only integration activities. Second, third way, if you want to perform only profiling, that also will be taken care of by using agent alone. And if you want to take care of cleansing, that also will be taken care. If you want to perform MDM activities, that also will be taken care. But all of them would be serviced by using a single service, which we call agent. Ali?
Okay.
Yeah. It all depends on
Uh,
what we have designed as part of mapping or any other activity. So depending upon that, secure agent would act. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Ali, go ahead, please. You're saying something.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, fine. So now let us elaborate this. This is just a first level understanding of this architecture, right? Now, yes. Now let's go to second level. Yeah. If you look at this, right, we all know that there are multiple services offered by cloud. We all know that. One, IPOS, which is Informatica Platform as a Service. Let me open that. So Informatica Platform as a Service. Then we can also have simple, what we call SaaS, which is Software as a Service, within which we can also have integration as a service when we try to use only data integration activities. Remember this, which means what? Every application or every service that we have within this IICS, right? All of them would be part of SaaS, which is software as a service. On top of that, in case if we also deal with infrastructure or any other platform related activities, right? Then platform comes in, which means Informatica Platform as a service includes this plus what I call other activities like infrastructure or any other related to each software element that we deal with. Integration, one sort of infrastructure, plans one sort of infrastructure, MDM one sort of infrastructure, and so right. So which means every application that we have or every service that we have within this IICS, they're all what we call going to work as a what? SaaS. Remember this. Yeah. Which means what? Let's say MDM SaaS or Plunge SaaS, Discover SaaS, or Integration SaaS, whatever. So they're all part of what? SaaS. Yeah. Now, let us say we are focusing on within a SaaS integration activities. In that case, we can say, so we can also use this integration as a service, which is one of the software application. Now, let us see what it offers. I think we talked about it. On the right side, we can see cloud storage in the bottom and processing cloud in the top, right? Two parts, right? So cloud, I think as we discussed earlier, there are two parts of it. One, processing. Second, storage. Yeah. So now on the left side, on-premise layer, where we can see data could be anything, like a structured data, unstructured data, application-oriented data, legacy data. I think we talked about, right? For example, when we talk about structured data, example, SQL Server. Yeah. Then when we talk about application data, then we can see SAP, CBEL, PeopleSoft, CRM. They are the examples of application-oriented data, right? Then if we talk about unstructured, which is not listed here, we can also have that. It's a third category. And if you want to deal with mainframe systems, whatever, right, then we'll have one more, which is not listed here. Yeah. So cloud is listed anyway. So anyway, any kind of data can be pulled by taking the help from secure agent, and then we can also get it transferred to, let's say, either cloud or on-prem to on-prem also. It's not mandated that agent would take the responsibility of transferring data from local to cloud alone. No. Local to local, local to cloud, cloud to local. Any of these combinations would take place. Let me try to put here. So which means you can have data transfer from local to cloud, which is a cloud storage media, or cloud to local, or local to local. Yeah. Let's say we are transferring data from our file to what DB, which is part of local. Yeah. Other example, let's say file data, which is local to Amazon storage, which is AWS cloud storage, right? So this is the one thing, and vice versa. Let's say in AWS we got a S3 buckets. You know? So AWS S3 simple storage space. From there, if you want to pull the data to a local file or local table, whatever, right? We could also do that. So these combinations could be anything, but all of them would be taken care by agent. Because data transfer, right? Wherever data transfer comes in, right? Agent is going to play a role. Not only that, wherever there is a need to save the metadata, that also be taken care by agent. Both meta transfer, data transfer, both will be taken care by agent, but predominantly data part. Yeah. Fine. Now the first thing, you build a mapping. Now we need to save it. So then what happens? It will be saved onto this Informatica cloud. That's the first thing. Then when you try to run, pull metadata, then once you pull it, we can get it transferred to a target which is in the cloud, which is the third one. First one, storing meta. Second one, pulling metadata. And third one, getting the data transferred to the relevant cloud storage media. Yeah. That's the third step. First step, second step, pulling. Third step, transferring data. The one and two are related to what metadata, and third one is related to what data. Just remember that. Yeah. Any questions on this? Once it is clear, then we'll talk about next level of understanding this architecture. Yeah. We'll go step by
So,
step. First, we talked about high level perspective. Yes, please.
so we can do a data transfer from one cloud to another cloud also, right? Using Informatica.
Yes, that's also possible.
Okay.
Yes, we talked about three combinations here. We can also talk about
Right.
one more combination, cloud to cloud, like Salesforce to Amazon. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, that's possible. Yeah, but yeah, that's a good question. Usually, cloud to cloud data transfer, right? We normally use what? Cloud hosted agent. You can see, right? So that's why I did not list about it, because here, let's say we are trying to talk about local agent. Yes or no? No. So in general, cloud to cloud, we use cloud hosted agent, but we can also use local agent, provided you need to have access to that. Yeah. So yes,
Okay.
but anyway, we can perform that as well. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Any other questions?
Narasimha, regarding the metadata, uh, let's say
Yeah.
we are expecting some files from credit card or maybe and some a couple of files from debit card. So in that scenario, like I was expecting total for 5 or 6 files, but only the secure agent only transferred the ones that were available. So So how, because now here we don't have uh, there is no ETL that we built for till now. It's just a secure agent transferring the files from here, from the local to the cloud. So in that case, the metadata is very important to so that we need to have some automation where we need to know that there is something was missing. It did not happen as per planned yesterday or day before yesterday. So how does it take care of that?
Yeah. So when you try to metadata validation, right, when you try to save it, right, after building some activity, right, mapping or task or whatever, right, that time it will tell us whether this particular metadata in terms of syntax or semantics or links, is that okay or not? If not okay, you'll get to see validation errors. Let us say there are validation errors. So in between, you have just stopped and went off. In that case, wherever you are, right, it will be saved onto the Informatica cloud repository. Next day, you can come and fix those validation errors. Or else, you can also fix validation errors and get it stored as part of Informatica cloud repository. That is one perspective. And second, if you want to protect metadata along with the data, right, then we can also mask this either metadata and data so that others, like let us say if you have any suspicious or if you suspect something from Informatica, in that case we can mask it and get it stored. But again, we need to make sure that there are no validation errors. Data anyway, we got multiple masking algorithms or encryption algorithms through which we can take care of masking. Anyway, your question is metadata. Yes, we take care of it by using validation stuff. Ali.
Okay.
Fine. So now let us start getting into what next level of understanding this architecture, right? So can you see middle portion, which is a firewall? That we know. Firewall with a proxy, without proxy, whatever, right? So now the question, right side is local, left side is what? Cloud. Yeah. Now, when we talk about metadata, yeah, how this particular metadata will be stored in terms of protocol. Can you see here? It uses what? Either HTTPS, yeah, let's focus on HTTPS only for metadata. I repeat, for metadata, it uses what? HTTPS protocol. Look at here. Yeah? So which means when you build any mapping, right? Mapping would contain meta elements for the source, target, whatever, right? After that, when you save it through HTTPS, it will be saved under Informatica Cloud Repository. Yeah. So that's what we can see over here. Yes or no? Yeah. So now on top of that, we could also perform some administration activities. Even those things also will make use of HTTPS protocol. In simple terms, all the meta activities that we do within this Informatica cloud environment, they all would make use of HTTPS protocol, which is hypertext transfer protocol, which is in a secure mode. Yes means that's it. That is about data part. Yeah. Pushing and pulling, which means when you save it, push to repository. When you try to run it, pull and run it. So both the cases, we use what? HTTPS protocol. That is about metadata. Clear, right? So that is why we should have internet always, if you want to perform to and fro metadata operation. To means save to Informatica Cloud repository. From means pulling the metadata from Informatica Cloud repository to local and start making use of it for data transfer. Yeah. And next, let us talk about data part, right? So on the left side, we can see some cloud storage, let's say Salesforce, NetSuite, whatever. Right side local. Now question, if you want to transfer data from local file to Salesforce cloud or whatever, right? It uses what? One of these protocols, either HTTPS or a SOAP. There's a one more, REST also. So we can make use of one of these protocols in order to perform data transfer from cloud to local, local to cloud, whatever. Both the cases, they use what? HTTPS or SOAP, meaning whatever applications that we have, either standalone or cloud-based applications, right? They all should be in compliance with what? One of these protocol, which is HTTPS or SOAP. Remember that. Or REST-based APIs. Yeah. So that's it about data. Yeah. I hope it is clear, right? We pull the data and push it to the cloud. We pull the data from the cloud and push it to local. That's what we can see as part of this. I'll talk about data flows once this diagram is clear. Any questions on this with respect to the protocols support? Clear, guys? I hope all of you could able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes, Narasimha.
Okay, good. Yeah. Now let us start getting into what I call combining all of them and create the complicated or bit complex diagram. Again, there's also going to be Informatica Cloud architecture, but it would contain what? Some more components in it. Let me try to open that. Yeah. So look at here. So this part we know high level. Now detailing part. Let me try it. I hope now it's visible, right? People we know then Abhi.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let us look at. See, is the user request for something through what? Web client. Yeah. So that web client could be based on what? HTTPS protocol. Yes or no? Yeah. Now, let us start with the first one. Yeah. Let us say we have built one mapping. We need to save it somewhere. When you save it, request will be sent to what I call in the top portion where we can see Informatica Cloud, which offers multiple services. One of them, let's say, data integration. So through which it would store the metadata where in Informatica Cloud repository. Yeah. So which can be used for multiple domains. Multi-tenant means multiple domains. Yeah. Repository for customer, repository for product, repository for supplier, and so on. For now, I can just remember simple repository where we store the metadata. I repeat, from the client, they perform something. If they save it, it will be stored in what? Underlying repository, right? So that's it. Yeah. That's the first part of it. Now, when we try to run that, then we pull metadata. Can you see here? We pull metadata. An agent will take the data from, let's say, local, and get it transferred to cloud by using what? Let us say HTTPS protocol. Remember that. Yeah. That is a one perspective. And there's one more I was trying to talk. When you want to transfer data from cloud to cloud, can you see here? There is a one more agent here, which is what we call cloud hosted agent, which means we can transfer data from one cloud to other cloud by using this. Again, this also would make use of what? This repository. That's how we can see placing the metadata and pulling the metadata. Both will take place by using this particular Informatica cloud hosted agent. Yeah. So which means we can use either local agent or cloud hosted agent. It all depends on what you have configured. Yeah. So we can use a mix or we can use only local agent. Both are possible. It all depends on the access privilege that we have defined. Yeah. That's a second flow. So which is, second means data flow, right? And third, we can also see, can you see here? There is a identity provider which we call SAML, Security Assertion Markup Language, where we can have SSO, which is single sign-on. For example, we can use to log on to company laptop, same credentials, to log on to this Informatica cloud, same credentials, meaning this SAML offers integration with third-party authentication, authorization providers, like we have LDAP or anything, right? Once you import that any identity provider file, then we can use a single sign-on credentials for the company and also for Informatica Cloud. So that is just a production, nothing else, through proxy, whatever. So this is while transferring data from local to cloud through proxy also, we could do it. Here, without proxy, simple firewall. Here, there is one more layer, which is proxy layer, nothing else. Yeah. Rest everything is same. Yeah. So that's a simple way to understand this particular complete diagram. One, web client metadata. Second, local agent data transfer. Third, cloud hosted agent data transfer through metadata help. Cloud to cloud, local to cloud, and cloud to local also we can see bidirectional, which means we can read the data from, let's say, Amazon, get it transferred to a local file. So anything can happen over here by taking the help from what you call appropriate services offered by Informatica, which we call microservices or Informatica cloud services. Remember that, yeah. So that's what we can see as part of this particular what you call diagram. So any questions from anybody, guys, with respect to this? Yeah, guys, any questions from anybody?
Narasimha, can you explain more about the web client to Informatica?
Okay. See, web client is just like a browser. You got right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Where
Yes.
where we use this web client for what? By using any identity provider. That's a LDAP. Yeah, we just log in. Then when you try to build any local task or whatever, right? When you save it through web client, which is HTTPS especially, through that,
Mhm.
we are going to save under the Informatica Cloud repository. Can you see under Informatica Cloud, we got multiple services, right? So, and using one of those microservice, we store it onto what? The ICR, it's an Informatica Cloud repository. That's one flow over here. Through web client only we do it. Because a cloud, right? Cloud means everything will happen through web only. So that's where this web client comes in. That's a starting point for using any cloud environment, including Informatica Cloud. Angela?
Nashima, just one more thing. Informatica Cloud, we are like mostly discussing about metadata, right? Like accessing the metadata. Apart from metadata, do we also store the actual data, any customer
No,
data?
no. We
So the
don't encourage. Yeah, whenever we don't do it, it has been designed only
Mhm.
for metadata. If you want, if you get the access, we can do it, but it's not at all advisable because we take care of complete data production within our local data centers. Data centers could be in one is in US, one is in India, whatever, right? So there we take care of data along with the production. That's one thing. And second, in case if the data is not, let's say we can make it bit public or though someone uses it, not a problem. In that case, we can also place it as part of the cloud. Yeah. But yes, to answer question, Informatica Cloud, yes, only metadata.
Because I see the data here, something like database in the cloud. That's why I'm asking, like metadata and data.
Yeah, here data means content. See, there is a metadata element, one table, right? It will have some
Mm-hmm.
basic content, right? For example, if you open Informatica Cloud, you'll get a basic tabs or buttons, whatever, right? We call it as what content. That content is what you call data over here. You got right?
Okay.
It's not real business data. You got right?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
got
why you can say, right? So this is a business data. This is not a business data. This is just a content associated to Informatica Cloud services. That's the data integration, task flows, mapping. They're the assets, right? There'll be some content, right? Name of this mapping, name of this asset, right? That is what we call a
it.
content, not data. You got right, Vipul? In
Yeah,
that
got it.
context, we use this data. That's not a business data. Business data is different. Yeah.
Okay, so all the business data will be only in like Amazon or Salesforce, like external
Not only
data.
that, yeah, it could be even local also. It could be in the cloud or it could be in the local. So data, business data could be either here or here. You are right, people. Fine.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good question. Any other
So,
questions, guys, from anybody?
so
We
Narasimha,
need to make sure
we
that
yeah, in the architecture, I see like there are two secure agents. One is Informatica Secure Agent, and there is one secure agent for Windows and Linux. Are they the same, or they are
Now there are
different?
two agents. This is a cloud hosted agent, which means cloud to cloud communication. This is a local agent, which can be used for local to cloud, cloud to local, local to local. That's a default behavior. But if you have cloud access, cloud to cloud also we can do it. But by default, you will not have it. That is why you will have Informatica cloud hosted agent to take the responsibility of data transfer between the cloud to cloud by using this. That's why we got two clouds here. You got right?
Okay, so that's by default, like so in the Informatica cloud, like what we installed is the secure agent, which is for Windows or Linux, right? But
Yes, that
but
is
the
a local
Informatica
agent.
secure agent, okay, so Informatica secure agent is the default one, which will be in the
Yes,
Informatica cloud itself. Okay.
exactly. When you install it comes along with that installation, which is a cloud
Mhm.
hosted agent. You are right. Yeah.
Okay. And so how many secure agent can we have, or like we can have multiple secure
No limit.
agents, like, okay.
We can have any number of agents. For example, one agent for data center one agent for data center two, other agent for data center three. So depending upon degree of parallelism that we require, right? So we can
Mhm.
use proportionate number of agents to get the parallelism achieved. Yeah. So, but there is no limit on that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So that's about architecture, guys. Yeah. I think I covered step by step instead of directly jumping to one diagram and explaining. Right? I just went a high level stuff, then got into next level. So, which is this? Yeah, and then we got into third level with the protocols, and fifth one is what, which includes everything, which is all I would say, including multiple agents and business data and basic content data and different microservices and identity provider. So all that we talked about in one single diagram. Yeah. So now, so let us try to get into log on to Informatica Cloud. Now I'll answer a question. Fine. So now remember guys, when you try to what you call log on to this, can you see here this link when you register, right? You'll get a mail to your mail ID, yeah, which includes your ID, that mail ID that you have used for registration, and also link to login. I think we have seen that, right? Let me try to log in. So, so when you try to register, right, you just have to type. I think we talked about Informatica application integration, application integration cloud, integration cloud registration. Yeah. So I think this is what we need to type to get the right link. Yeah. So you'll get a link, right? Application integration link we need to take. Yeah. So can you see here this one? Cloud application integration link. Because yesterday were not there, right?
Yes.
You need to type this
Yeah.
and select the application integration, right? Not this. Yeah. So you need to select what? Application integration, because we are going to focus on both data integration, application integration. So we need to install this. If you install this, you will not get app integration. So you need to select this. Make sure that you have selected this. Others, I think they would have already
Okay.
seen it. So anyway, regarding you, I think looks like you followed, right? You'll have it. So then
Okay.
supply inputs, whatever, right? First name, last name, whatever. Then at the end, you can supply. Click on start your free trial. I think that part you have done, right?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Now I'll close that. And once you do that, you'll get a mail to your ID where you can see mail ID and link to get into this Informatica Cloud Alliance. Yes. Yeah. Can you see this is the link we get it? Yeah. Yesterday we registered it. You'll get this link. Yeah. So here you could able to see there are two important things that we need to remember. One is user ID that we registered. This is a mail ID. Link that we use to log in. Like for example, this is what we have used. HTTPS protocol that we discussed as part of architecture. Then AP, which is when we registered it, we selected Asia Pacific. You can select North America. So you will have DMI US, informaticacloud.com. That's it. That's just application MEM means. Yeah. Now we are trying to supply the same link here, right? That's all we are doing. Yeah. So this is a starting point. Now we can supply username and password. When you try to activate that link right here, verify me now. We need to set the password, new password, confirm password, whatever, right? And security version. These three things you need to fill. So we need to remember this password. That's it. Oh, yes. Once you log in, right, you could able to see all the services offered by Informatica Cloud, especially application integration context. So major ones are data integration, application integration. The once you log in, right, we just start to click on administrator. Yeah. So in that, you will see runtime environments. Let it come.
Hello, Narasimha. Can I leave now? I'm good
Yes,
with this. Yeah, thank you.
fine. I think yeah. Once it is installed, I think you have done right installation part.
Yeah, I'm done. I just got into the new thing, new email ID today, so I have done
Yeah,
with
very good.
this.
I think
Yeah,
yeah. Once it is done, right, you can leave, and I'll just show this
yeah.
today. Yeah, fine,
Okay. Thank you.
fine. Thank you. Yeah, fine. So we can just go to runtime environments. Can you see here? There's a download secure agent. You
Yes.
know? Yeah.
Yes,
So
Nasim, I
once you
did
click
that.
on it, yeah, good. Then you can copy that token to your notepad and say download. Right. That's the
Yeah,
second step. Then we can go to location where it got downloaded, right?
yeah,
And click on that installable, which is Agent 64, whatever. Yeah. Then just follow
yes.
default steps to install it. Yeah, fine. So
Sure.
once
Yeah,
it is installed, by default you will have it under Program Files, Informatica Cloud Secure Agent. Inside that you will have what you call data integration server. So this is what we are going to focus. Yeah. What it contains and what all we do, that anyway we're going to talk in detail as part of this training. So that's it. Yeah. And then it asks for you user name and token, because you would have already copied token, right? This one.
Right, right.
That
Yeah,
token
yeah.
we need to supply. That's all. Then we need to wait for some time. So not all service will be running, right? Initially you'll get that message. After a while, you'll get to see this message. Can you see here? Running, up and running.
Yes.
That you will get it. But it will take some time. Yeah. Other
Yeah,
than the
now I see that it's running. Yeah,
it's running, right? Yeah,
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
So that's it, guys. I think Vipula, Ali, and Vinod.
Narsimha, actually, I tried yesterday. I had the
Mhm.
same issue again. I think it's saying some. I showed you right. Something is not working, so it's still
That
there.
registration part, it's not taking that token.
Yes, it's not taking the token. So I'm just seeing. Maybe I did the cloud service or something. I don't know. Like for registration, cloud data integration. You said
Okay.
application integration we have to do, right? Cloud API and application integration. Is that the one?
Yes, you are right. That's what I need to download, Vipula.
So we have to do it again.
Yeah, try to download it again.
Can I share you my screen
Yeah,
once?
please share
Just
it.
a minute.
We know the Nali, probably you can just log off. I'll just talk to Vipula. I think you, for your instance, working, right? So then you can just log off. We'll continue from here tomorrow. Fine.
Yeah. So only thing for mine, right? Nasima. So I think I logged in before this course started, right? So I think I registered for like
Mhm.
cloud. Let's say that cloud beginner something. It was like, so I have the access for Informatica integration service.
How about application integration?
Uh,
Yes,
no,
that. Okay, go
I
ahead.
have like data. Like, how do I know like I do have
No,
access for
log on to this, your log on to this, your link, dm-us, whatever. Yeah. Just click on this
Mhm.
link. Click on this. Let us see what you have. We can see that now itself. You know?
Yeah. I think I have an access to application integration also. Oh, in the
Oh,
link
then
itself,
it's,
you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
yeah, from the link, right? We could, if we could able to say application integration, right, which means you have it.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. No, because like you said, like I was checking in the program files and the Informatica Cloud Secure Agent, right? Inside that apps, I do have only data integration server. I was checking for if we find any folder for application integration also. So that is the reason I was
Yeah.
having a confusion.
Okay. Okay. If you have this application integration as part of services, right, you have it. But
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
there are
Yeah.
many other services which requires other folders. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Or else they are not required, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay then. So we'll continue from here tomorrow. Vinod and Ali, you
Sure.
guys can log off. Vipula, please share your
Yeah.
desktop, madam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I'm sharing my desktop. Can you see it?
Thanks,
Yes.
Nasima.
Yeah, thanks, Vinod.
Nasiba, I have one question before I log off.
Yes, please.
We installed the secure agent, the application from the application after going to the application integration, and but after we install, then we see the data integration folder, right? After installing the secure agent. So
Right.
why is that? Like, why is that there is a folder for data integration in that?
Yes, there is a data integration folder. Yeah.
So although we went to the application integration, right, and we installed.
You'll have both data integration and also app integration. Ali?
Okay.
Fine. Yeah. But what
Okay.
it
Thanks.
contains, this folder, I'll talk about it as we go on. Ali?
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Vipula,
Thank
go
you,
ahead,
sir.
madam. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so actually I did, and I got this email. Uh, you can see, right?
Yes.
And mm, let me log in here with this one. I did try to download uh, Secure Agent, but it's giving me some error. Again, I will show you. It's the same thing. Is it this one? You said something just now. You told that you'd have to download application integration, not the cloud integration. You said, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah, let's try to log in.
yeah. So
Runtime.
runtime environment.
Okay. So your agent is, have you supplied this token, Vipula?
No, actually, I did try to download it again. I installed, uninstalled 2 times. I did. I had the same issue. Uh,
Okay.
I will show you. It's not there now. Secure agent. So I don't have
Yes.
anything. So
Yeah.
let me download it again.
Yeah. Copy this token and put it somewhere. Yeah. Perfect. Now download.
Is it downloading? Yeah.
Yes. It's done. Yeah. Go to your download location. One second. Which is the latest one? 9th.
This one today. Yesterday I did twice, right? Today is the one.
Twice. Yeah. That's the second one. Yeah. Right.
So what is the difference between those two links, cloud as services or application as integration? What is the difference?
Difference is if you take cloud data integration link, right, you'll get only data integration. If you take application integration, then you'll get along with data integration, you'll also get application integration service license. That is the difference. You'll get one extra service facility.
Okay, 1 second, Google. Let me try one time. Informatica
Yeah. First
application
in cloud.
integration cloud registration, right? So which
Yeah.
link we have to do? Is it
Scroll down.
this one?
No. That is only data integration. Come down. Come down. Yeah, this one.
Cloud API and
Exactly. This one. Yeah. Here you'll get both people. I think that anyway, that's what I did, right?
I don't think so. I did the first one, I guess, because it
Okay.
the screen does not look like this when I did.
Okay. Then in that case, okay, you can download. You can just again register this people.
Okay, but
But
will it accept the same email ID?
no. You need to give some other mail ID.
Okay, then
You
okay, I
need to
have to
create
create.
one. You
But
can
we
just
will
create
try once.
create
Let's.
temporary mail ID. Yeah, that is fine. For now, you can still use that till data integration gets over. After that, we can register again later on. That's also possible.
So I'm trying this now again.
Okay.
Install.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works.
That mail ID should be proper, Vipula.
Okay. But I got the email right to my ID. If it is
that is
improper,
fine.
how can
While
we get the
supplying,
email?
while supplying spaces, all that we should take care properly. That's all. Nothing else.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. One second.
Um,
Just supply cloud security agent 10. At the end, you can put the suffix. Yeah, 10 you can put.
1.0 or 10?
Yeah, just 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Click on next.
So it will create in that location.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah, I think there is some issue. It's not able to locate some file. That's what I read based on the error.
Let us see it. Yeah. Now username. Yeah. Just type it slowly.
What will be the pass? This is the token, right?
This token, right? So you need
Hmm.
to should not select the next line. Only first line only you need to select.
I just selected only first line.
Okay, fine. Then copy and paste it. Yeah, register. What is this actually?
FRS document information in repository.
Okay. Oh, there's an access problem. Is it your personal laptop or office laptop? Vipula?
It's the personal laptop.
Okay. Say okay. Mhm. So you don't have any restriction, right? You have full control on your laptop, right? Vipula?
Yeah.
Go to that link and try to get the new token and copy and paste. Let us see. I'll just come back in a minute.
Mm, it's not happening anything, right? Token is invalid or expired.
Yeah, same, right? Vipula? No change, right?
Token is invalid or expired. That's what it's saying.
That is a problem.
So I will generate one more time.
No, directly it may not work. Yeah, let us see. Yeah, copy to this notepad and then again Vipula. Yeah, just copy, paste it here. Select again, copy and paste. No. Okay, let us do one thing then. There are restrictions here. Actually, it is trying to. It is expired.
Token is invalid or expired. Is it because like registration? Let's see this email. Verify me now. It's like it's only just for that. This is for only that
No,
period,
no,
right? Like,
is that done? Verify part?
yeah, I did, and then I logged in. Everything is done, right?
Got password. Ah, you did already, right? After that only
Yes,
download. Right,
yes,
right.
yes, yes.
Yes, perfect. So yeah, probably it is saying now it's expired, right? The new token you are getting expired, right?
Mm,
But
mm,
original token you got some other error, IO exception, right? Vipula?
mm, mm. Do
Okay.
you want me to try with different email ID and then download again, register again?
Yeah, try to create your one more email ID if you don't have it, Vipula. And then now, yes, that's the best option. You can try. Yeah.
But this is the one, right? Just wanted to make sure before doing.
Yes, this
So
is
you're
perfect.
seeing this
Link
in
is perfect.
codeless API and application integration, correct?
Yes, you can see the address bar, right? Cloud application integration, Vipula.
Okay.
So this is the correct link. What you're saying is right. Yeah.
Okay, I will try with a different email ID.
Yeah, and before that, uninstall that whatever is available,
Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
and
Sure,
then
sure. I will
restart
do
your
that.
system and download it again.
Okay.
Okay, Vipula?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Let me
Vipula.
try that. Yeah. Thank you.
It will work. If it doesn't work, right, then I'll share my
Hmm.
credentials. You can use my credentials. That will work. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Fine. Okay, Vipula.
Thank you.
Thank you.
నీ అన్న ఓపిగ్గా భరించా కష్టపడ్డాను బడీ హౌస్ ని స్టార్ట్ చేశాను నా బిగ్గెస్ట్ సపోర్టర్స్ ఆల్ టైమ్ స్ట్రెస్ రిలీవర్స్ మా సాయి దుర్గా ఇంకా తమ్ముడు మరికంట నేను ఎంత బాధపడ్డా ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ బి ఓకే డియర్ అంటూ నన్ను సపోర్ట్ చేస్తుంది సో అక్క ఏంటి ఇంట్లో ఫుడ్ పెట్టి పెట్టి చంపేస్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ కూడా ఫుడ్ పెట్టి చంపేద్దాం అన్న టైటిల్ తో పాటు యాక్చువల్లీ ఇది మా వారి కోరిక అనమాట ఇక్కడ నుంచి రెస్టారెంట్ పెట్టాలని బట్ అంతకుముందు అంత బడ్జెట్స్ లేకుండే బట్ మా యూట్యూబ్ దయ వల్ల నిజంగా మీ అందరి దయ వల్లే మేము ఈ రెస్టారెంట్ అనేది ఓపెన్ చేయడం జరిగింది సో ఫుల్ గా పెట్టడం అనేది కూడా కుదరకపోతే స్పైకర్స్ ఎండి సందీప్ గారు కూడా జాయిన్ అయ్యారు అనమాట సో మా వారు అండ్ అలాగే విక్రమాదిత్య గారు అండ్ అలాగే సందీప్ ఇద్దరు కలిసి స్టార్ట్ చేశారు అండ్ వీళ్ళకి అదేంటి మళ్ళీ రోటీలు గ్రిల్ అవన్నీ కూడా కాకుండా తెలుగు వాళ్ళు అసలు నార్మల్ గా బయట నుంచి వచ్చి మన ఇండస్ట్రీ వాళ్ళే అనుకోండి చాలా మంది కడుపు నిండా అన్నం తినేటట్టు ఇక్కడ ఈ ఏరియాలో ఎక్కడ కూడా లేవన్నమాట ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ ఎందుకంటే 3 ఇయర్స్ ఇక్కడ అయింది వచ్చేసి మణికొండకి అరే వెళ్ళి చక్కగా అన్నం పప్పు వేపుడు అప్పడాలు నెయ్యి వేసుకొని పొళ్ళు వేసుకొని తినే భోజనం ఎక్కడ కూడా దొరకలేదు ఏంటో ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడ దొరకట్లేదు ఎక్కడ పోవాలన్నా ఆ మాత్రం భోజనం తినడానికి ఈజీగా ఉన్న టైంలో ఇంట్లో వండుకున్నప్పుడు దూరం దూరం వెళ్ళాల్సి వస్తుంది 10-15 కిలోమీటర్లు లేదబ్బా ఇక్కడ ఒకటి పెడితే మన వాళ్ళే చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ సో అక్క ఏంటి ఇంట్లో ఫుడ్
మొట్టమొదటిసారి ఈ రోజు నాకు కొంచెం బాధ అనిపించింది. ఎందుకో తెలుసా, ఎప్పుడు కింద పడుకునే ఆమె ఈ రోజు నా దగ్గరకు వచ్చి నా పక్కన పడుకో, నేను చూసే వరకు ముఖం అంతా ఇబ్బంది ఎట్లనో కనపడుతుంది. చాలా దీనంగాను జాలిగాను కనపడింది. ఏంటా అని వెళ్ళి తెలుసుకునే ప్రయత్నం చేసి అది తాగుతావా ఇది తాగుతావా అది చేస్తావా ఇది చేస్తావా అంటే ఏది చేయను ఏమీ వద్దు అని చాలా విరక్తిగా మాట్లాడింది. దాంతో పాటుగా తనను నవ్విద్దామని వ్యూవర్స్ అందరూ నిన్ను చంపేస్తావా నువ్వు చేస్తావా ఇది అంటున్నారు. ఆ మాట నిజం చేస్తావా అని ఏంటి అని అంటే
రాత్రి ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు ఇప్పుడు మా ఇల్లు చూసావు కదా, చాలా మంది అంటారు మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఇలా అంతస్తులు కట్టుకోవచ్చు కదండి, బోల్డంత రెంట్స్ వస్తాయి కదండి అని అంటారు. మా వారు సివిల్ ఇంజనీర్ అంటారు ఎందుకు భూమి ఇప్పటికే మనం భారం అవుతున్నాం, మరింత భారాన్ని మనం ఎందుకు పెంచాలి, మన నెత్తిన ఇంకొకళ్ళు ఎందుకు పెట్టుకోవాలి, మనకు వస్తున్న పెన్షన్ చాలు మనకు తినడానికి, అద్దెల కోసం మనం ఎందుకు పరిగెట్ట భూమికి భారం చేద్దాం అంటే ఒక ఆయన అడిగాడు, మీరు ఒక్కరు చేస్తే అయిపోతున్నా మిగతా వాళ్ళందరూ వాళ్ళ సంగతి నాకెందుకు, నాకు మాత్రం నేను ధర్మబద్ధంగా ఉన్నానా లేదా కావాలి. ఎంత గొప్ప మాట ఇది. సీతమ్మ తల్లి కూడా చెప్పింది ఏంటంటే ప్రకృతి నియమాలు మాకు పవిత్రాలే కాకుండా అభివృద్ధికి కూడా మూలాలు. ఎంత గొప్ప మాట. మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను లక్ష్మణి మాట, ప్రకృతి యొక్క నియమాలు పవిత్రాలే కాకుండా మా సమృద్ధికి మూలాలు, మా అభివృద్ధికి. ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు ఇప్పుడు మా ఇల్లు మీకు తెలియకపోవడం ఏం చేస్తారు అక్కడ నిన్నండి కేక్ ఏంటి ఎంత చిన్నగా ఉంది, స్ట్రాబెరీ కూడా నాకు ఒకటి బరకటి బాగా నువ్వే కదా కట్ చేసేది. సరే కెమెరా అన్న తీసుకురండి. ఏంటి బాలాజీ ఇదే ఉంది నాన్న, కట్ చేస్తావా లేదా? చాలా బాగుంది బాలాజీ, స్ట్రాబెరీ ఫిల్లింగ్ కనీసం టేస్ట్ అన్నా చూస్తానే, మిగిలితే చూద్దాం లేవే. గారండి చక్కగా ప్రవచనాలు చెప్తున్నారు, భాగవత సప్తాహాన్ని చెప్తాను.
యాక్చువల్లీ మాకు పెళ్ళి 22 ఏళ్ళు అయింది. 22 ఇయర్స్. ఈ 22 ఇయర్స్ లో మాకు యాక్చువల్లీ ఏంటంటే అయ్యా పెద్ద పిల్లలు చూసాము ఇన్నేళ్ళు అయింది. ప్రతిదీ చిన్న చిన్న విషయాలు పెద్ద ఎక్కువ పట్టించుకోకుండా గొడవలు అవుతూ ఉంటాయి. ఆ నిమిషం ఎవరో ఒకరు కానుకుంటే అది సెటిల్ అయిపోయింది.
ఫస్ట్ ఎవరు తగ్గుతారు, హరిత గారు తగ్గుతారా మీరు తగ్గుతారా? తగ్గేదేలే అంటారా?
నేను కొంచెం సౌమ్యంగానే ఉంటాను కదా
కాబట్టి నేను తగ్గుతాను.
తగ్గాలి, తగ్గకపోతే ఆప్షన్ లేదు అన్నట్టుగా హరిత గారు ఇలా
చాలా ఏం లేదు. కామన్ గొడవ పడకపోతే మా ఆయన చెప్తారు, ఎవరైనా భార్య భర్తలకు గొడవ పడతారు వాళ్ళకి వెంటనే డైవర్స్ ఇచ్చేస్తారు. ఎందుకంటే అన్ఫిట్ ప్రేమ ఉన్న చోటే గొడవ ఉంటుంది, ఆ గొడవ ఉంటేనే ప్రేమ ఉంటుంది. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. సో అది కామన్. తగ్గడాలు ఏం లేవు, ఆడవాళ్ళని కొంచెం పెట్టి చేస్తాం అంతే.
ఆడవాళ్ళకి అలాగే అన్నాం కాబట్టి అప్పుడప్పుడు అలుగుతారు బాగా.
ఇంకటాచలము
Thank you, Xavier. Oi, you guys are here? Photo shoot, yes. Mama TV. మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడే
లైఫ్ స్టైల్ అంటూ హౌస్ వైఫ్ అని చెప్పుకోవడానికి సిగ్గుపడి వెళ్ళండి, హోమ్ మేకర్ అని చెప్పుకుంటున్నారు. హౌస్ వైఫ్ అంటే సిగ్గుపడాల్సిన అవసరం ఏంటి? గృహలక్ష్మి అండి, గృహలక్ష్మి యజమానురాలు. పూర్వకాలంలో వసే అని పిలిచేవారు భార్యని. వసే అంటే ఓ యజమానురాలా అని అర్థం. నాకు నేను చెప్పాను ఆర్యపుత్ర అని ఎలా పిలుచుకునేవారు. వసే అంటే ఓ యజమానురాలా అని పిలిచేవాడు భర్త భార్యని. అంతటి గౌరవం నీకు ఇచ్చినప్పుడు అదే నువ్వు ఆఫీస్ కింద నువ్వు బాస్ దగ్గర ఉండాలి. అసలు నువ్వే బాసు కదా.
right? Because I'm not into politics, but as a citizen of India, with freedom of speech, we are a democratic country. So, ఆ హక్కుతో నేను చెప్తున్నాను, నేను యాజ్ అ పొలిటీషియన్ కాదు, సోషల్ యాక్టివిస్ట్ గా చెప్పట్లేదు. జస్ట్ మీ నేను యాజ్ అ సిటిజన్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా, freedom of speech, a democratic country, I feel don't do personal attacks. ప్రొఫెషనల్ ఎంతైనా తిట్టుకోండి, కొట్టుకోండి, కలుపుకోండి, అది మీ ఇష్టం. పర్సనల్ అటాక్ చేసి ఏం సాధించింది? మీ ఎవర్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ హర్టింగ్ దట్ మ్యాన్, యు ఆర్ హర్టింగ్ ద ఉమెన్. మీరు నేను నా పిల్లల్ని కూడా, ఎస్పెషల్లీ అబ్బాయిని కూడా ఒకటి నేర్పించాను. నా ఫ్రెండ్స్ తో కూడా చాలా గొడవ పెడతాను. ఐ సెడ్ మీరు 2 బ్యాడ్ వర్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి హిందీలో కానీ ఇంగ్లీష్ లో కానీ, దాని షార్ట్ ఫామ్ చెప్తాను, ఎంసీబీసీ. అయితే మీరు ఈ 2 బ్యాడ్ వర్డ్స్ అనేటప్పుడు మీరు ఆ మ్యాన్ ని హర్ట్ చేయట్లేదు, మీరు ఆ లేడీని హర్ట్ చేస్తారు. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఇన్ టు పాలిటిక్స్. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పే పాయింట్ ఇస్తే మరి లవ్ మ్యారేజ్ అంటారు. అయిపోయిన తర్వాత పెళ్లి చూపి మా ఆడపడుచు వచ్చి మరి ఇంకో సంబంధం తీద్దాం ఏమంటే అది బాగుంటారు. నేను నాకు అమ్మాయి నచ్చింది, బాగా నచ్చింది, నేను చేసుకుంటే అమ్మాయిని చేసుకుంటాను అన్నారు. అంటే మా అత్తగారు నేను చేస్తానంటే సరే నేను చేసుకోను పెళ్లి, కాకపోతే నన్ను ఇంకెప్పుడు పెళ్లి చేసుకోని మాత్రం అడగద్దు. అప్పుడు మా ఎంగేజ్మెంట్ కూడా అవదా, 2 సార్లు పెళ్లి అంతే. మా వారి తమకి ఇచ్చేటప్పటికి ఇంకా ఏమంటారు కదా, ఇంకేం చేయలేక మా మామగారికి నచ్చాను. మహాలక్ష్మిలా ఉంది, అమ్మాయికి ఏమైంది, ఎందుకు అట్లా అంటున్నావు, మంచి ఫ్యామిలీ, ముందు ఆడపిల్లలు ఇద్దరికి పెళ్లిళ్ళు అయిపోయినాయి, వాళ్ళ మంచి వాళ్ళు అప్పట్లో అలా చూసేవాళ్ళు అనమాట. అంతకుముందు అమ్మాయిలు ఎలా సంసారం తీసుకుంటారు, సో ఈమె అది ఫాలో అవుతుంది ఆ టైప్ లో. నేను చిన్న అమ్మాయి, సో నచ్చింది, అందరికి నచ్చేది ఆవిడ ఒక్కరే ఉన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పే పాయింట్, కాఫీ తీసుకోండి అత్తయ్య. థ్యాంక్స్ అమ్మా.
ఇద్దరు పట్టుకున్నారా? తీసా, క్లాస్ అయిపోయింది, నేను ఒకటి డౌన్లోడ్ చేయాలి, అది చూస్తున్నా.